exciting moments on our Feel Good Breakfast Show. I'm outside in a garden and it smells and it feels beautiful. Now, Urban Harvest Patrick Leckie is here because he sees every unused space as a reason to plant a garden. I'm talking about rooftops, your backyard, or even any lawn has the potential of growing something that you can eat. Now, they've started a school and community-based project. I want to know more about it, but that's why we brought the guy in. Patrick, welcome to the show.
Thanks, and thanks so much for having me.
Only a pleasure. You're welcome. A unique food garden inspired by garden champions. I want to know more about garden champions and also how a project like this comes about. Like, how do you connect gardens with schools?
Well, we really just put the two and two together. There's a need for growing fresh, healthy food, and at schools we've got kids, we've got community members, and they need food and they can grow it. So we basically identify people in the community who have the passion, who have sometimes the knowledge and the time, and then we support and train them in running the garden for the school, providing produce for the school and for the learners in a nice outdoor space, and usually in a school field or somewhere.
Quite a clever idea. I know Ben from Urban Harvest. He's been on the show before.
Yeah.
How easy is it to grow your own garden? Why aren't more people doing it?
Well, I think people think they don't have the time. They think it'll cost a lot of money. They think they need special green thumbs or green fingers. The truth is that, you know, what you've done here is incredible. You can use a small space, containers, you can use pots, you can use all sorts of things, and even as long as it gets enough sunlight and there's a bit of access to water and you've got some soil, you can grow.
You can grow anything.
Absolutely.
What are the most common trends? But I immediately think, you know, what do they grow?
Yeah.
Especially at the schools.
So the trends are that the kids have an incredible amount of energy and drive. They're itching to get their hands dirty, get outside. Basically, if they're sitting indoors for 8 hours a day, you can imagine they've got a lot of energy to do that. They love growing all sorts of things. A lot of the kids actually grow food at home. So a lot of them actually do, they already know. They grow spinach, we grow, in the summer, we grow things like tomatoes. We grow all sorts of foods that actually get put into the feeding scheme at these schools.
Which is amazing. And I know that some educators, they sometimes tap into our show. So hello, kids, if you're all watching this morning.
Hi there.
If they're watching, what 4 tips can you give us in order to create an edible garden, whether it's at home, but especially in our schools?
So especially at schools, you need 4 things. Basically, you need the space. You need the passion, you need a lot of motivation in order to do that. You don't actually need that much knowledge. That can come later. You also need to get your hands dirty, which is, I believe, what we're going to do soon. You also need, ideally, if you can access support, that is great. Support from a teacher, support from the local community or an organization like Urban Harvest.
Okay, well, it is exciting, and you can create this at home as well. urbanharvest.co.za, you can find more details or on our Facebook pages. But installing your own garden at your home, in your community, or even in your school is absolutely amazing. You can create a beautiful, well, landscape and some good sights, and also you can eat it, which is absolutely exciting. Patrick, thank you so much for joining us. You can go work in the garden now.
Great,
there.
I'll get to
And
it.
I will make sure that we have loads more to do on the show. Leigh-Anne, over to you.